All right, guys, so we're talking about demonstrative adjectives. In Spanish, that's adjetivos demonstrativos. First off, we've got some helpful words here and there. There are two words for here, two words for there. So aquí and acá both mean here. Allí and allá both mean there. Basically, it's just memorization thing. So if you want to say this, we've got two options, este or esta. If you want to say these, estos or estas. There are two words for that, ese and esa. Two words for those, esos and esas. Now with that and those and that over there and those over there, this is a little bit different. For us in English, I guess the difference would just be how far away it is. Hey, look at that shirt. That one? No, that one over there. So these words right here just kind of seem a little bit farther away. But if it's a little farther away, that over there would be aquel or aquella. Those over there would be aquellos and aquellas. And the difference is what you probably are thinking. All the ones on the left here are masculine, and the ones on the right are feminine. So before we move on any farther, let's add a note here. Adjectives must agree with their noun in gender and number. It's a note you've written down several times for my class. And it's a huge thing that keeps you from sounding like a toddler. So it's pretty important. So when we say gender, you know we're talking about masculine or feminine. And when we say number, we're talking about singular or plural. So let's look at how that, comes into play. So if I want to say this shoe is white, this shoe is white. I've told you before, the noun is like the sun. Everything needs to revolve around it. So whatever your noun is, whether it's masculine or feminine, singular, plural, that's going to be reflected in the rest of the sentence, wherever possible. So the first thing you need to do is look on your vocabulary list and find out what the word is for shoe. So shoe in Spanish is zapato. So now you've got to be looking at that word. Is it el zapato or la zapato? And if you look on your list, it's el zapato. Also, it ends in an O. So this is a masculine word. So then we're looking at our words for this. We have este and esta. Shoe being masculine, we need the masculine word for this. So este zapato. So to say it is white, that's a physical characteristic. So that's going to be from ser. To say it is, we say es. And then our word for white is blanco. We get that from our vocabulary list. Now white is also an adjective. So remember, adjectives must agree in gender and number. So zapato is masculine and singular. Blanco needs to be masculine and singular. All right, let's look at the second one. This t-shirt is white. So the only thing that changed between the first sentence and the second sentence is our noun. So again, our noun is going to be reflected in everything else. So the word for t-shirt, if you look on your vocabulary list, you'll find the word camiseta. So in example number 1, zapato is masculine. In number 2, it's la camiseta. It ends in an A also, so that's a bit of a hint. So to say this t-shirt, we're going to go with the feminine version of this. So we're going to say esta camiseta. Still saying is, so it's still going to be S. Now our adjective, our color, the word is blanco, but camiseta is feminine, so I need to make blanco feminine. So to do that, it ends in an O, so I'm going to change that to an A. All right, so then let's look at this third one. These shoes are white. We're still talking about shoes, but now it's plural. So shoe is zapato. To make it plural, it ends in a vowel, so we add an S. Then we need the word for these. So now we're looking here. Estos or estas. The masculine word is going to be estos. So estos zapatos. Now we don't want to say estos zapatos es. That means these shoes is. We want to say these shoes are. So, again, coming from that verb ser, to say they are, soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. They are, son. And then our word for white, blanco. Again, though, blanco is an adjective, zapatos is masculine and plural. Blanco is masculine, but we've got to make it plural. So remember, if it ends in a vowel, we're going to add s. If it ends in a consonant, we are going to add es. All right, so then this fourth sentence, these t-shirts are white. So one t-shirt was una camiseta. T-shirts plural, add an s there. Now we're looking at the word for these again. It's feminine, so it's going to be estas. Estas camisetas are, again, son. And then again, our basic word for white, blanco. Camisetas is feminine. Change that to an A. It's also plural. Add an S. And we're done.